Hello everybody, my name is Darren Mehmet. We're here at Smile Hair Clinic in Istanbul. As you can see, I've had a procedure and it was absolutely fantastic. One of the things I recommend people do is get it done, but get it done sooner than you think. They're here for you and they will help you out from the first step to the end step. I recommend it. So hello, my name is Darren Mehmet. I'm a business person, actor, and reporter from Vancouver, Canada. Decided to come to Istanbul for a hair transplant. I did a lot of research beforehand and saw that Smile did a really good job with their social media. And it wasn't the most expensive, it wasn't the least expensive, but it was the most comprehensive and it had the most clear communication devices available. So it was really easy to get a hold of you. So I used WhatsApp and I talked to a couple of nice people through that, sent them some pictures, we had some good conversations. One of the nice things that I love about Smile, besides the fact that it's a beautiful facility and everybody here is super nice, was that nothing was overpromised and underdelivered. Quite the opposite, actually. They were very clear about what they wanted me to have for expectations, and I had my own expectations, which weren't exceedingly high. In fact, I would say that Smile exceeded my expectations. And that doesn't always happen. So it was great. So my hair loss was actually quite gradual. From the time I was 40 years old to now, I'm 59, and it was very gradual. So it wasn't a huge loss of hair or anything, it just was natural hair loss. And it wasn't one of those people that thought that it was super important, except that I'm in front of the TV camera sometimes and you get that shiny glow right off the top when you're underneath those hot lights. So I decided just to come and get a little bit of redistribution of hair. So it worked out really great. I knew that I was going to need to have 2 procedures, and the doctors were very clear about that. So I got the front done on my head, even a little bit more than I thought I was going to have done. And probably in 18 months to 24 months, I'll come back and get the crown done. So I like the fact that there wasn't, I guess, a over-promise to get that done. Some places will say that they'll do, up to 5,000 grafts. I really don't think that's a great idea. It really is going to depend on what the donor area is going to be. You can only transplant what you have. So yeah, so it's great. One of the most questions that people will ask, and one of the biggest misconceptions is, what is Turkey like and how long is that flight going to be? I'm one of those lucky people that can fall asleep immediately on a plane. So from Vancouver, Canada to here, it's about 15 hours flight. There are longer flights, there are shorter flights. It was quite easy for us, so it wasn't too hard. Istanbul is an amazing city, so I recommend if people are going to come, they would actually come for a couple of extra days like we did and see this beautiful city, and then have your procedure done, give yourself some time to have the checkup, and then an easy transition out. I have met a couple of people that are here for their first and their second procedures, and they're coming just for a couple of days. A couple of Europeans, so it's easy for people who live in Europe to come fly everywhere around here. But for Canadians and Americans, it's quite easy. I mean, the airlines fly here, so it's a hub. It's an amazing city. The doctor was fantastic. So, and it was great having the interview with him with my camera, shooting him overlooking the beautiful view out of his office. So I joked around and said, "What a beautiful office." Apparently, I'm paying him too much. So. So it was great. From the first contact to leaving, I was very pleasantly surprised and very thankful. I think one of the biggest questions that most people ask, especially if you go to the forums on social media, And this is one of the things that I liked about Smile. Smile was talked about in social media, and it was talked about in glowing terms. So there are other companies out there, but I liked this one because people were very factual about it and they had really good experiences with it. I didn't expect to have the level of service that I got, here. So it was great. There was 4 doctors that came and saw and talked, and we talked about the hairline, we talked about what was possible, we talked about the outcome, we talked about the process. Now, I'm going to be completely honest for people, watching this. The process is the process. It is, it's a thing, so but I'm really glad that I did it. So the only thing is I wish that I had done it sooner, and that seems to be the consensus for a lot of people, is I wish that I did it sooner. So my only recommendation for people that are watching social media is to bite the bullet and do it sooner. Yeah, it's easy. It's easier than you think.